A new study out today finds videos on YouTube could be having an influence on teens and young adults cutting themselves and engaging in other forms of self-injury. And we do want to warn you, before we show you these videos, they could be very difficult for you to watch. So please keep that in mind as we move forward with this segment. And we were able to find a number of these videos, we should point out, simply by typing a couple of keywords into YouTube and searching videos like this one that you're watching right here. Joining us with more this morning on the alarming phenomenon is psychologist and early show contributor Dr. Jennifer Hart. This is something you are all too familiar with because you treat a number of people in your practice who engage in self-harm.
Right.
But this study in particular found 14 to 24% of young adults say they've engaged in some sort of behavior that harms themselves at least once.
Right.
That seems high.
It is high. I mean, if we really look at it, that's 1 in 4 teens, and they really base it on young adults being 14 to 25, and it's happening frequently. At least one time they're trying it to see what it's like, may not go back to it, but the repeating number of teens that are doing it is a little harder to know.
When we look at it too, it looks so painful. Mm-hmm. And your mind might automatically go to, okay, maybe this is, they're headed towards some other way of harming themselves. But this is referred to as non-suicidal self-injury.
Exactly. It is not suicide intentioned most of the time. The aim here is not to kill themselves, although because of the severity of their cutting, they might. The aim is really to regulate emotion. So that can be through cutting, burning, picking their skin, picking at wounds, any of those things. But they feel something so intensely that the self-injury actually modulates emotion for them rather than a healthier coping skill like you or I might have of going running or going to the gym or something like that.
So this is the way they cope with it. Who is doing this, though?
Teenagers are doing it, mostly women. 95% of the people that were involved, that they looked at in this study, were women. So it is a higher prevalency for women, but it goes across genders, across cultures, and really by 18 usually is less.
If you're concerned, what should you be looking for as a parent?
As a parent, you want to look for 3 main things. First, you want to look at unexplained cuts and bruises. Where'd they come from? Secondly, you want to look at quickly shifting mood swings. And lastly, are they wearing long sleeves, long pants in the winter and the summer all the time?
I know you recommend, too, that parents actually get online, watch the videos so you know what you're dealing with, you know what it looks like.
Talk to your kids. That's what you got to do.
It means a lot. Mm-hmm. Jen, thanks. We can't say it enough.